All right. Well, nobody's here yet, I don't think. But I think we're live. Morning, Joe. Oh, I better stop that or it'll eat up all my bandwidth. There we go. Good morning, Mike. Never let the machines win. Did you get my um, invite to the Discord so I can get you set up on the Patreon stuff so you can download files if you want? Morning, Scalda. I'm still not good at the whole running the Discord thing, but I think I'm getting there. Because I successfully got a few of the Patreons signed up and got them access to their to the files, and I've got the VSV two-door version files up on there now so that they can. Okay, yeah. Once you join, I just got to move your role up to being a patron so that you can do so you can download the stuff because I locked that to that level of access. But um, I think I don't know of any way to automate that process, so I think I have to do it manually. Good morning, Ed. How are you doing this morning, sir? Did you get that Ender 3? Yeah, Mike, I sent you that the invite directly through Discord, so that's probably where you'd have to go to check it. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know that could be an automated process, but it's not like I have a whole lot of people to manage doing that at the moment. So awesome, dude. I'm glad you've got a working printer now, man. You deserve it. I was if you didn't have one by the time I get my next batch of printers, I was gonna hook you up with at least like something. Because I got I'm buying two more printers. They're secondhand, but uh, they'll be coming in the near future. And when they get here, one is an Ender 2, and it will be able to effectively replace the X1. So I was going to pay forward the kindness that Chris Riley did for me with the X1 and find somebody who is interested in the community that has some cool stuff going on and would like to get into it and pass the X1 on. Morning, Don and Jake for State Farm. And his khakis in the house this morning. I know you're not wearing khakis, or probably not. Well, maybe you are. I don't know. Probably depends on what you do for a living. When I was a PHP developer for a living, and I was in khakis every day, except for the work from home days. Those were the days I was in sweatpants programming, which were better days than having to go into the office and wear. At least our office was like semi-casual, so I didn't have to wear like ties and that sort of stuff, but I did have to wear like a polo or a dress shirt and khakis because if we had to, clients could come in, we ended up with a meeting with a client. Solar engineering, cool, dude. Yeah, Ed, man, you were first on my list. If you didn't have a printer by that point, I was like, the man needs a working printer, and my grand plan I need four, but I don't need five. And as soon as I get these other two that are coming in, um, I'm just waiting for the guy for the person that I'm buying them from to give me the total with shipping, so I can send them money. Getting an Ender 2 and a TiVo Tornado. I want to keep my A8 because I still want to turn it into an AM8 at some point. Well, I'll be on the lookout for somebody who is in need. Someone who does not have a printer, does not presently have the means to get one. So someone in the U.S., of course, because shipping abroad would suck. But someone who's a designer, and maybe maybe that would be the thing to do is look for someone who's a designer that wants to get into this and doesn't have one, and could get them started. I think it's only the right thing to do, the fair thing to do. The community's been so great for me. If I can pay it forward to somebody else who's jumped in and participated in the community and doesn't have the means to acquire a 3D printer at the time, it'd be a nice little starter for them. Morning, Mike Whaley. And so yeah, Ed was first on my list because he was building his printer and he was having to cobble everything together like by hand. But now he's got that Ender 3, he can print now. But and the Ender 3 is a much better printer than the X1. Printed some more stuff on the VSV 4-door. It's coming along nicely. Although the part I printed last night, I'm going to have to reprint because I don't know what happened. But I don't know what caused that, because whatever it was, it recovered itself right afterwards. Because this part up here is fine, but the whole print had some little strings and wild stuff on it. But I started the print and went to bed, so I wasn't there watching it. It's the kind of morning I'm having. But the hinge for the trunk lid is functional now. The first one I did, it was too weak and flimsy and snapped off. This one is I beefed it up, which caused me to make that thicker ridge there, and maybe that ridge is what caused it, because I printed it in this orientation right here. Because if you're going to print a print-in-place hinge, I found it best that the circular parts of the hinge need to be vertical. Because they will print much more accurate and smoother if the cylindrical part is vertical. Morning, Ryan. I don't know. I don't think the dumpster's hinge is beefy enough. I need to re-engineer that entirely. The good news is the stuff that makes it look the way it's supposed to look is already designed. It's just a matter of re-engineering that hinge again. And this will be my 4th try re-engineering this hinge. That's what I said. I mess stuff up all the time. I'm not I'm not an engineer. I don't even play one on TV. Yeah, hopefully 4th time is the charm. And I'm wondering, I don't think just because of the nature of the size and shape of those lids, I don't think it's going to be possible to do a print-in-place hinge. Well, not, I wouldn't say not possible. I will say not practical. Apparently, neither was a dumpster. Oh, God. Yeah, and somebody sent me a message about that on Thingiverse the other day. I'm like, I know, I know, I know. I need to revisit it again. Maybe we'll do that today. Maybe that's what we'll do is we'll visit the dumpster. Spectacular fire. Yeah, my dumpster design right now is a dumpster fire. All right, well, let's get over here to the screen share. Put my popped out chat back on top so I can see it. Save that. Oh, nope, not that, not that, not that. I'm going to click that first. Save it. As you can see, I was doing kind of an SUV top for the 4-door. All right, so let's go visit the dumpster, and hopefully pull the dumpster out of the dumpster. If that makes sense. Anyway, I think it's under accessories, containers. Yeah. Morning, Rover. Thank you, Rover. Appreciate that, man. Hmm. So let's see. Let's hide the lids for right now. Let's take a look at this. What can we do here? Maybe. Okay. See what you think about this. Ring cut. Scale it along the X. Whoa, not that. There. It jumped out on me. Z. Just like this. Delete faces. You know what I could be doing for you guys? I could be screencasting this. Okay, hold on. Let's do that so that you guys can see what buttons I do. And I hope in Blender 2.8 they bring back screencast to work the way it's supposed to, and then you don't have to do this workaround for it. Because they removed it from Blender because it was not, it was buggy. And they never brought it back. I forgot to remind you to remind me to remind me. Wait, yeah, to screencast. Okay. We're going to cut that. We're going to do that because I want these to be the same. No, undo that. Heck with that. I'll just eyeball it. Whoa. Scale along the X. Close enough. Z, B, the box select all those. Delete the faces. Back into edge select mode. Select the edge and make a face. Select the edge. Face. Face. All right. And now let's okay. All right. What do you think about something like that, Ryan? You think that would work? Because now these are separate pieces. So you'd print these 3 little pieces individually. Print the lids as separate pieces. And then you would install this one. Slide the hinge loop for the door over it, and then you would plug this one into that hole and then down into the dumpster. So now it's a little more assembly, but I think it gets rid of the problems we were having with the flimsiness of the hinge. Okay, well, let's visit that. Let's hide this one. Let's tab in and just edit this one. Let's go into vertex select mode. Box select those. Let's box select those. Okay, how am I going to do this? Which I needed to have had Z. See, I didn't press Z first, so I wasn't selecting all the way through the model. There we go. Now we're selecting all the way through the model. Let's deselect those. All right, back to this view, and we'll thicken up the lid a little. Uh-oh, something didn't get selected that needed to. I bet I got the same one that's not selected up here, don't I? Let's see. And then let me see here. Let's do this. Let's go in, delete those faces. Edge select, face, face, face. Those faces, go into edge select, face there, face, face. And I need to put my phone on vibrate. All right. What do you think now? Are we cooking with gas, Ryan? All right. Well, now let's the real trick here. Let's see if check all. Says manifold. Just triangles are getting a little weird and wonky there, but I guess it's okay. All right. So what we'll do then, we'll take this one, and this one we will add a mirror modifier to. No? Why is it doing that? Okay. All right. Well, let's do this then. Shift D. Slide it over on the X. Then add a mirror modifier to that one. We won't merge, we won't do the grouping. No. separate them apart a little bit. There we go. And then we will apply that. Oh, out there. Apply that. And then we will take and back into this. And this. Z. Select this one. Delete it. G along X. Alright, so we got thicker lids, re-engineered the hinge, and then also you printed since you printed the last version of the dumpster, you've already got the dumpster that has the square holes in it, right? The body part that's got the pegs hollowed out to plug those into. Okay, cool. So that's what we'll do now. We're going to save. And get the lids here. I think I should make the lids together as one STL or separate. This should be fine together, right? I mean, there's a separation there. They shouldn't fuse together. Okay, that's what I'll do. Copy, new, delete, paste. Control C, center mass. Rotate 90 degrees. Because I imagine people want to print them flat. We'll rotate again 180 degrees. There we go. All right. Move them down. Although that doesn't matter in the STL. Just matters for my own personal sanity. File. Export STL. On the desktop. Let's make a dumpster folder so I don't make a mess. New directory, lids, thousand scale so that we keep it where it's supposed to be. Export STL, file open recent, dumpster. And then new, delete, paste. All right, I should separate these out as separate pieces so I can move them closer together. Which, if you hit in Blender, if you select something and you want to separate it from the others, you hit the P key. And you want to, this time we're going to separate it by selection. So that makes it its own object. And back in the tab, back in Z. did that wrong. Now P by selection. P by selection. All right, Ryan. I'll have it up on Thingiverse here in the next several minutes. Control-Shift-C. I'm going to move the origin to center mass based on volume. Rotate it 90 degrees. Control-Alt-Shift-C. Origin to center mass. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Control-C. Surface. There it goes. Okay. And then rotate this one, also 90 degrees. Negative 90. A little bit closer to each other. What the heck? Okay, that was kind of screwed up. So let's just delete that one. Yeah. For some reason we ended up with multiples of that. Okay. Whatever. So what we'll do is we'll take this one. And we will mirror modifier it. Add modifier mirror. Either want to do merge or vertex clipping. Tab in, select all. There you go. Apply, tab, A, C, B, select that one, option, tab out. Now go to the 3D printing, check all. Uh-oh, we got some non-manifold edges. Non-manifold edge. What in the world happened to this mesh? I don't know. I definitely messed something up there. All right. Paste another set. Okay, well that one's not that way, so I don't know why this one is. Oh, let's delete those. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. As far as I know, all the prints I've seen of it to this point have been in the intended 1/18 scale, so not large. Space it out just a little bit more than that. Overlapping each other. Slide down to there. More of this. Evenish. All right, now check. Okay, so we have 64 non-manifold edges. So where's our non-manifold edges at? Thing is, I'm not seeing the non-manifold edge. Uh-oh. Did we crash? Huh. Okay. That's new. Oh, somehow it was lost in that little bit. Okay. That was weird. My perspective ended up lining up perfectly with the little black triangle that they put above the camera to show you which direction the camera's pointing, and just totally blacked out my whole screen. I couldn't see anything. Well, I guess you guys saw. It was crazy. Oh, I think I know what's causing it. Delete. Because this would be an inside face. You don't want inside faces. Inside faces are bad. Now check it again. Uh-oh, no, that didn't fix it. It made it worse. Check all again. Is anybody seeing? It normally highlights the edge so you can see what edge is not manifold, but I am not seeing the edge in question. What happens if I delete non-manifold edges and see what it does? Okay, it's saying that's what's not manifold. Well, let's see what happens if we let Blender try to make it manifold. Oh, no. Undo. All right. Morning, Minnesota Maker. We are trying to figure out why this is not manifold. I'll go ahead and delete that because I think okay, I think that's gonna, I think, work. Don't quote me on that. Delete face, face, back under edge select. Oh, wait, oh no, I still want to be in face select for a second because I want to delete that face, go into edge select. Check all. There we go. Got rid of our non-manifold edges. All right. So we will go ahead and export these. And desktop, dumpster, hinge pins, scale 1000, export STL. Recent dumpster. Didn't change anything with the body, so I should just be able to upload those two. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Let's go to, there we go. Inverse. Right over here for a second. Brian Vines' bed knobs for his monoprice. Go to designs, go to the dumpster, edit thing. And let's delete that. And then browse, desktop, dumpster, hinge pins, and lids. Okay. That should be, the dumpster should be ready for try number 4. like Ryan said, fourth time's a charm. Yeah, I believe it. Gotta believe. Haven't been here in a few days. Look at my analytics real quick while I'm here. 60 downloads in the last 30 days. Well, I haven't uploaded anything in a long time. So still getting some views and a few downloads, even though I haven't uploaded anything recently. I think it was February back when I put the first thing up. We'll see how we're doing lifetime. Huh. Wow. The dumpster has the most views. Step van has the most downloads, yet nobody's made it yet. So that includes me. I need to order some white filament and make it. Morning trolling for dollars. We just got done iterating the dumpster design. Yeah, I need to order me some white filament and just start printing that step van as soon as I get done with this. That's what I need to make it a mission to do. After I finish the four-door Jeep, I need to make it a mission to print out and test everything that I put on Thingiverse. So I can work on a new design, and while that new design is in the design phase, work on printing all this stuff. The dumpster should be an easy print. Ben Craig, how you doing, sir? Did you get to your HVAC job you were on your way to? I still don't have the stuff glued together, so I'm risking it falling apart on camera while I pick it up. But you know, hey, that could make for entertaining YouTube. Here we go. That's where it sits right now. Oh, and the trunk lid I printed last night, but I got to reprint it. For those who missed it, let's go back to the webcam close up for a second. For those that missed it, I printed it last night, started it when I got home from work before I went to bed, and I woke up this morning and that was successful. The trunk lid hinges as it should, as a print in place hinge, but I had some ugliness in the print itself. I don't know what happened there. And it goes all the way through to both sides. And it recovered itself after it did, because up here is fine. But I don't know if maybe there's too much wiggle room in the hinge, maybe. And this lid was wiggling when it was printing it. It was, wiggling it separate from the, because I mean, that is a pretty long place to be. Maybe it needed more support along this opening here, and it was allowing the actual door of the trunk to wiggle when it got up that high. I don't know. That might be it. So I might need to print that in a different way or orient it differently. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Nope. No, I said no. I don't know who you are. I don't answer numbers I don't know. You can leave voicemail, and then I'll call you back if you're somebody important. So Ben Craig found the place he was looking for. That's good. Yeah, the more I think about it, because that was the side that was up, and I tried to give it plenty of space for the hinge to, have room to rotate and all that. And I bet that's exactly what happened. Is I bet the trunk lid being a separate piece, it got so large and heavy that it started wiggling around because there's enough tolerance for it to do so within the hole for the hinge. It started wiggling around, and then it recovered itself when it got here because this was a solid piece again. I bet that's exactly what happened. Okay, I got it. I'm not sure what to do about it, but I think I know that can troubleshoot why. And for those who have the access to download the VSV files already, that is the trunk that is up there right now. So if you experience the same issues with it, if you print it out and you experience the same issues with it, let me know. Because I don't know how much of that was also attributed to the fact that it was on, the CR10S4, which that large bed moving back and forth, it would have more inertia to wiggle the part that's on it a little harder. So that could have attributed to it. I'm not saying that's the sole cause for it. The sole cause for it, or the major cause for it is a flaw in my design that I need to revisit. John's not here. I'm glad you're not here this morning, John. Always good to have you not here. So yeah, I am going to after I'll go back to the screen share. I popped out chat back on top. So once I finish the Jeep, that's the plan. I'll finish the Jeep and then I'll just go through one by one and start downloading and trying some of this stuff, and then iterate the design to make the stuff that I've shared with folks on Thingiverse make sure it's better. But the bus has the least interest. It's only been downloaded 75 times and only viewed 220 lifetime. Funny to me that the step van has more views and downloads than the military truck. I would have thought that would have been more popular. And then hilarious to me that the garbage dumpster has gotten the most views of anything. Yeah, the comments. I'm not going to show you. They've been unkind. You can go. You can go see it for yourself. The comments on the dumpster have been unkind, but hopefully I corrected that today. The guy that posted the makes, one of the makes on it, he finished it up nice. He painted it up and did a nice job finishing it. That should not be there anymore. That is the old lid. Look at files. Is the old lid still there? The old lid is still there for some. Okay. I need to go back into edit thing again. And I know I killed the old lid. I know I did. Thingiverse. Y'all saw me, right? I deleted that last time. And that's not the dumpster body we want either. What? All right. Well, let's just fix that too. Copy that. File. Export. STL. Wait, no, that's not what I do. I'm going to copy this first. Copy, new, delete, paste, file, export STL. Desktop, dumpster, dumpster. Can't type today. Scale 1000. Export STL. Go back here. Edit thing. Kill that one. Browse. Dumpster. Open. Save and view.